In the last video, we covered how we took my 1980 Puch Maxi from a moped with pedals to one with pegs that needed to be bump started. Basically, what we learned is that an old two-stroke is pretty useless without a good starting mechanism.
Come on.
And as these mopeds go, we threw more money at it. We bought a Kickstarter kit from VDM Puch Parts, got that installed, and now we can kickstart the bike. So we're all good now. I got a good way to start the bike. I got pegs. Please tell me we fixed everything.
Oh my God, come on, go, go, go.
There's another issue, god dang it. Alright, what is going on, guys? We are back again today working on the infamous moped. In the last video, we got the Kickstarter figured out. It is now working as it should. After putting the Kickstarter on there, we started running into an issue where after about 20 minutes of riding, the bike just starts to die. Once this bike gets super hot, once the engine is fully warmed up, the clutch starts to catch when it shouldn't. So the way that these clutches work is that when the bike is idling at low RPMs, the clutch plates are pulled into the center by springs. And as you give it more RPMs, the clutch expands and starts to catch the outside edge of the clutch case, and that's how it grips and gets you to go. The problem we're having is I think that the springs are getting too hot, the clutch is expanding, and then when it goes back to low RPMs, the clutch is staying expanded and it's trying to grip the outside edge, and it's causing the bike to stall when I come to a stop. Obviously that is not good, that is not what we want. So I don't know why this started to happen after I installed this Kickstarter, but I guess it does kind of make sense because the Kickstarter is literally like attached onto the clutch unit. So I don't know if something I tightened down there or something I did is affecting this, but I did end up getting a package from Treatland. We got it right here. There is a clutch puller in here as well as some blue springs, which are just stiffer clutch springs. So by installing some stiffer clutch springs, I'm hoping that when the engine heats up, they're still gonna be able to contract the clutch, not let it catch. Also got some jets in here to try and make this thing run a little bit better. But other than that, guys, we're gonna try and fix the clutch in this video and finally get the moped running 100%. I wanna be able to cruise on this thing for like 50 miles in a day, no issues. So that's what we're about to do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and drain the oil, take the exhaust off, and then get to work on this clutch. So this step right here is what we needed that clutch puller for. Basically, we need to screw that into here and use it to pull this clutch out because the springs that I need to replace, you probably can't see them, but they're actually behind here. There's two springs that I'm gonna replace with stiffer ones back here. Okay guys, so we got the clutch right here, and what we got going on is actually pretty simple. These two springs right here basically control the RPMs at which this clutch engages. So the softer the spring, it's gonna catch at lower RPMs. We want springs that's gonna be harder to expand, so the clutch is gonna catch at higher RPMs. With a two-stroke, you want higher RPMs because you're in the power band. So we want the clutch to catch when you're in the power band, which is why we got these blue springs. These blue springs right here are slightly stiffer than the stock springs. We just need to replace these in there, and then it's gonna be some fine tuning from there, but that should make this clutch catch at higher RPMs and hopefully fix our problem of this clutch catching at really low RPMs or when I'm trying to idle or just stand still.
impressions with these clutch springs, man. They're feeling really good, I can't lie. I don't know if you can tell, it still takes off pretty slow, but it's letting it rev up a lot higher just from a start, which is, you know, putting the engine in more of its power band. I'm not gonna say it's fast off the line, and overall, man, the bike feels good. I'm just hoping that the clutch doesn't start to catch like it did before. We're gonna find out though. Oh my God, this road sucks cheeks, bro. Look at this. I'm gonna play and dodge the pothole. It's good, man. It's good. I like it. And so far we got no slippage, which that's the goal. That's the goal. Hello. Little John Deere, dude. I used to have one of those things. Oh my God, we would whip those around the neighborhood like no tomorrow. Clutch is not catching at all. It's being really reliable right now. This thing is just feeling pristine. I don't want to talk too soon though. I feel like it might be starting to catch. Are we catching? It might be a little bit, I don't know. See how it sounds like it's kind of dying? And it's pulling a little bit? No, don't tell me, bro. Don't tell me I just said all that good stuff for no reason, man. Because look, see, that's the problem I keep having. Dang, man. As you can see, like, the clutch is always engaged right now. Dang.
All right, guys, so I just pulled the clutch out for a second time. We got it right here. And basically, as I was explaining earlier, these springs are what control how early the clutch catches, at what RPMs it catches at. If I just tighten down these screws a couple turns on each side, hopefully it makes it harder to engage and it doesn't start engaging once it warms up. It's all trial and error with the clutches, so that's what we're gonna do right now. We'll see how it works.
We got the clutch turned in like a whole turn. I don't know if it's making a difference, but the bike keeps feeling really good. But only time will tell if the clutch is actually fixed. There we go again, bro. I don't know what it is. Look how hard it's sticking, like, oh my God, come on, go, go, go. Oh my, anytime I slow down at all, like, it just starts stalling out. It's ridiculous. I literally can't even stop at a stop sign right now. It did not do this at all before I put this Kickstarter kit on there. I haven't changed anything else about the motor. So I got the blue springs in there, as I said, and they're tightened down as hard as I can get them. Anytime this happens, I literally have to push it into the garage with the back wheel not moving because the clutch is engaged and it doesn't want to turn over the motor. Ah, it's so annoying. This Kickstarter, somehow, after I installed that, this issue keeps happening where 20 minutes of riding, it'll run perfect, and then all of a sudden, it'll just stop working, the clutch won't disengage, and it turns over the motor. I have to imagine whatever's going on with this Kickstarter in here is somehow like getting hot and like gripping the clutch when it shouldn't or something like that, because like I said, this issue never happened without this Kickstarter kit on there. So let me know if you know what's going on.
You know what? Oh, I oughta. I got some news about what is finally causing the issue. This clutch would work fine for 20 minutes. I could ride the bike, it would perform perfectly, and then it would just start to catch like you saw in the videos. It happened every time to a T, like 20 minutes in, the bike would just heat up and it would happen. I had a feeling that it had something to do with either the springs or with what we had to bolt onto the clutch with the kickstart system. And I actually reached out to the company, VDM Puch Parts, and they were like, yeah, man, we've actually seen this like 3 times. Out of all the kits that they've sold, they've seen the issue with this kit that I'm having only 3 times. My luck, hey, lucky me, you know, it is what it is. Basically what they told me is that the white plastic piece that we had to bolt onto here, for some reason mine got manufactured a little bit bigger. When that plastic piece gets hot, it actually expands, which is expected, you know, that's what all plastic does. But since mine is like 0.5 millimeter bigger than it's supposed to be, when it does expand, it's catching the outside of the clutch casing. The issue that we're seeing is this ring of white plastic that's behind this plate right here is just a little bit too big. Once this white plate heats up, it's expanding and it's hitting the outside of this clutch basket that it's sitting in, and it locks the whole engine up. So what I have to do is take this white plastic piece out of the bike and basically just shave down the outside of it with some sanding paper so that when it does expand, it has room and it doesn't contact the outside of the clutch basket. So this stupid piece of white plastic is what's been causing me all these issues, all this trouble, all this pain. I'm just gonna try and sand this down to the best of my ability. I'm gonna put it in here and it's gonna work, okay? This thing is gonna be rideable. It's gonna be a real moped that I can ride around and enjoy and have fun with. So that's the plan. Sand her down, get her done, and get to whipping. Let's go.
Hey. We got a timer going right here, all right? See how long this thing freaking runs for, huh? Do a little testing here, a little scientific research. I know it's night, you can't see nothing, huh? Deal with it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are 9 minutes and 38 seconds in. As you can see, I'm stopped. Clutch is still working. Some would say it's working stupendously so far. 10 minutes, you know, that's standard. That's what we've been getting at 10 minutes. That's the baseline. So we got 18 minutes, guys. 18 minutes, the bike is working flawless. I don't want to say too much. 18 minutes, we're still going. Very good, very good. This I like. 25 minutes in. Do I dare say that the issue's fixed? I don't know. I don't want to say it yet. Let's keep going. We are 30 minutes in, and this whole time, this whole video, I couldn't get it to run good past 20 minutes, so I think we're safe to say, bro, the issue has been fixed. It turned out to be some stupid thing. I had to shave down, you know, make it work. That's mopeds for you. Yes, I'm glad. Look at this thing, bro. Crispy clean, brother. You could definitely tell the idle's too high, but it is what it is, man. Guys, we've officially been going for 53 minutes. Oh, let's go. The moped is back, baby. I'm so hyped, man. Woo-hoo. I think it's really safe to say, last night I rode this moped for 1 hour and 10 minutes, guys. No issues. Ran perfectly the whole time. Today, started up no problem. We're back outside. So much fun, man. Oh my god, I need a picky wicky with this, Jonathan. What do you think? Wheel turned or wheel straight? Should I be real right now, bro? I think I'm about to be real, bro. Is this real or fake? You tell me. What do you think, guys? That's real AF, brother. Yo.